Good morning, YouTube. Here's Ivan with you guys again, here with my Chevy Silverado. I'm here to explain a little bit about the MudTerrain and the AllTerrain tires, which a lot of people don't know the difference on them. Which, for you guys to know, these are MudTerrains, the ones I have here, so they're just aggressive. Something that you guys should know about the MudTerrain and AllTerrains. Here to the left we have the MudTerrain. Here to the right we have an AllTerrain. It is a smaller tire, but it's still, you can still tell the difference between them. Now the AllTerrain is something that you can use everywhere, whether it's in street, whether it's in dirt, whether it's in mud, anywhere you want to go, you can use it. MudTerrain says it in the name, MudTerrain. You can use really mainly for the dirt. You can still use it in the street, but as you're driving by somewhere in the street, you might hear a big truck coming by with some like aggressive noise coming by. You could hear it louder than the exhaust sometimes. The tires are just rubbing really loud against the concrete. That's because they have MudTerrain. It is more aggressive. As you can see, you could tell the space between the tires. This is a much near to each other. This is just like there's a big gap in between them. That's what MudTerrains are made for. They're meant to actually grab onto the dirt, grab onto the mud, get some traction, take off, no problems, no slipping. That's what they're meant for. AllTerrain, yeah, you're gonna have some trouble in the mud a little bit, depending how muddy it is. But if you have a 4x4 truck, you still don't have to worry about it. AllTerrain will give you the opportunity to drive it on the streets, no noise, no nothing. They will wear off a little bit faster than a MudTerrain. The MudTerrain will wear off really fast for the fact that it's so much grip just for the mud, just for the dirt, just for off-roading. AllTerrain, you can use it anywhere you want to go. You want to use it as a daily driver, go for it. You want to use it in the dirt, go for it. You don't have to change tires anytime you want to go to the dirt, anytime you want to go back to the streets. You have a truck that's daily driven, that's the perfect one. Even though you want to daily drive your truck, you can still use the MudTerrain, but for the fact that it's a MudTerrain, you might have to go through your tires really much faster, which for that fact, you're going to have to be exchanging your tires all the time. Rotation will be really important on the MudTerrain, AllTerrain as well, but you can really slack off a little bit. I have MudTerrains here. I use it as a daily driver. Yes, they do wear off a little bit longer, which, as you can see right here, there's not as much meat as how this one has right here. You can see the chunks. It hasn't even been a year with this tires and it's wearing off, but the only reason I have it on this truck is for the fact that it does look much more aggressive, and that's how you want it to look. For the trucks, you definitely always want it to look more aggressive when you have it lifted, because that's what gives it the look to the truck. A lot of people want to go aggressive, but they don't want to be dealing with the tires for the fact that they're MudTerrains that keep wearing off all the time. Then in that case, they go with the AllTerrains. The AllTerrains, these gaps will be much closer. These portions will be much smaller, as you can see with the other tire. It doesn't make the truck look more aggressive, more better. So for that fact, I had AllTerrains before and I don't really like it. It's something I dislike, but you know, it's better. And it lasts longer. You don't have to worry about the tires wearing off on you all the time. This is the Falcon Wild Peak AT3, which that brand is really good for AllTerrain, even also for MudTerrain. I have the Mickey Thompson's Baja ATZ right there. Those ones are really good. The ones I really recommend will be the BF Goodrich. The BF Goodrich is really good brand, which let me see. We have the Hancocks right there. The BF Goodrich, we have them somewhere right here. This will be the BF Goodrich right here. It's a really good tire. This one's AllTerrain. It's a smaller portion of a tire, but the BF Goodrich is something that I really do recommend for the fact that this one, as you can see right here, it has a snowflake. BF Goodrich for the fact that you can, even the Falcon you can use it on the snow. Just, this one is a white wall tire, but as long as it has a snowflake, you could even take it to the snow. There's some places where even if it has a snowflake, depending on how thick the snow is, you cannot take it to the snow, for the fact that when the snow is so thick, you have to use chains. But with these, if the snow is not too thick, they're not going to give you any trouble. Even with cars, even if the snow is not too thick, but you have a regular car, they're going to make you wear chains. But when you have this snowflake right here, doesn't matter. You could go in there. This tire is meant for the snow, for the dirt, for the street, for the mud, whatever you want to do it, and it's AllTerrain. The MudTerrain, sadly, it doesn't have that. This one doesn't have that, and there's most of the AllTerrains that don't have that. AllTerrains that do have that, that's the specialty given truth that it gives it to it. That's why people like it better. I had these, I took it to the snow with the Falcon. Oh my God, it was so amazing. I didn't have to wear no chains. Excellent drive. My tires didn't slip. Nothing happened. So that's what I like about the AllTerrains. These ones I haven't taken it to the mud. I mean to the snow, but they are MudTerrains. I don't know exactly how it's gonna handle. I don't want to risk, you know, sliding off or anything like that. Maybe hitting another car because I can't brake. Whatever the situation is, I don't want to go buy chains just for that fact. I'd rather go with these ones. The BF Goodrich, like I said, they also have the snowflake, so that's something that you could look into. Maybe you want to take it to the snow, you want to go off-roading, whatever you want to do is better for that case. People always ask me, oh, which ones are going to last longer, even if we have burn out? But if you burn out, yes, this one's might last you less for the fact that you can tell the thickness right here compared to the thickness here. It's really, really big. These ones are really meant to grab on. These ones just, you know, they're going to wear off slower, even though they have a smaller thickness. These are going to wear off faster, even with the huge thickness that it has. For the fact that this one really has to grab onto the dirt, so it's so thick, it's so spacious, it just grabs on and takes off whenever you tell it to take off. This one is so spacious, so it could just drive on the street. The less space that it has right here on the cracks, the less noise it's gonna make when you're driving. This one's just gonna be making a windy noise when those big giant trucks are just passing by you, just making that big, huge windy noise with their tires, and you can even hear them from behind you pulling up to you. You know, oh, here comes a big truck. That's what I like about AllTerrains. They have some big tires. They might not be that much aggressive, but you don't hear them coming, and then you don't hear them passing by or anything like that. It's just like a regular vehicle passing by or anything. So that's the only thing I like about AllTerrains and MudTerrains. Yeah, they're good. I've taken this one off-roading a lot because they have MudTerrains. Excellent drive. It grabs on, grips on, everything. But when it's on the road, when I start hitting about over 75 miles per hour, it does make that windy noise. I don't like it. I have to have my volume up pretty high in order for it not to hear the tires, which sometimes it does get annoying for the fact that you're just driving, you're trying to get to your destination, or you're trying to race, or whatever the situation is, and your tires are just making much more noise. Sometimes they even make much more noise than your exhaust, depending on what exhaust you have. I have the Borla exhaust here, so in that case, it's not going to happen to me. Luckily, it's not going to happen to me for the fact that the Borla is louder, but from where I'm standing over there, those tires make much noise than back here, so I still hear my tires sometimes, but for the people behind me, they hear my exhaust. The AllTerrain is something that I would really recommend to anybody that has a truck. That's something that I personally like, but like I said, if you want it for a show truck, or you want it for something that you want to take off-roading often, and you don't really care about the street, you don't really care about, well, I'm not going to daily drive that truck, I just want it for show. All right, go with the MudTerrain. AllTerrain, all right, like that one, you want to take it to work, you want to take it off-roading, you want to go to parties, you want to go street race, whatever you want to do, AllTerrain is really the best option for you. That's something that I recommend. The brands, Falcon, BF Goodrich, and Mickey Thompson. Those are the best brands that I really recommend for anybody that's going to purchase a tire. With MudTerrain, the Z-Tex, which is this one right here, that's a really cheap tire. It's still going to work, but I recommend the Mickey Thompson way much better. Also the Falcon. The Falcon is so much better. It looks like this, but with this version, it's really amazing drive. And what I like about the Falcon MudTerrain, it doesn't really make that much noise. It makes noise, but it's as quieter than what you think it is going to be. The BF Goodrich MudTerrain is okay on the noise. It's not going to be as loud. But if you go with the Z-Tex, any cheaper brand that's MudTerrain is going to be really loud. That's what people don't understand. Oh, my tire is super loud. When I'm driving, I don't like it. I'm going to blame it on the MudTerrain. It's not really that either. Also depends on the brand. If you have a bad brand, the tire is going to be really loud. Even with AllTerrain, if you have a really sucky brand with AllTerrain, it's still going to make noise, believe it or not. AllTerrain is meant not to make noise, but if you have a bad brand, it's going to make noise no matter what. So that's another thing you have to pay attention to. So make sure you go with a better brand, something more known, something really common, something that even if it hurts your budget a little bit, it's just something that you're going to really like. It's going to last you longer. You don't have to deal with no noises, no problems, no slipping, no rubbing, no nothing. That's a good thing about tires like that. If you guys have any questions, you can always comment below. I work right here at Pacheco's Tires. As you can see, you guys can follow the Instagram page, Pacheco's Tires. I also have my personal page at Checo64_, which I have it right here on my license plate. Just add the underscore right after. You guys could check us out right here in Moreno Valley, California. If you guys know us, follow us. We're always doing events. We're always spreading out the word. If you guys have any questions on how to set up your truck, we sell wheels and tires. Any questions that you guys have, we could help you out. Especially if you have a truck. We have all the wheels right here. just comment below. Let me know exactly if you have a truck, what year, what make and model, what you guys want to work with, what tires you guys want to put. You like MudTerrains, but you want to work something with AllTerrain. We could give you an option. Okay, maybe this brand could help you with this situation. What is your situation and what is the setup that you're trying to do? We would definitely like to help you. We're here to help. We're here to answer any questions. Anything that you guys need, just let us know. We will definitely work around it. Thank you guys for watching my video. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, just comment below. This is Pacheco from Marina Valley. Thank you guys. Have a good day.